Hello, so what free advice that doesn't take that much time am I going to give you today to improve your health? Well, today I'm going to talk about things that relate to back pain. I found out the other day that lower back pain is the main cause of days off work in the UK. So it's obviously a big problem that people are facing. And I've had lower back pain, and obviously lots and lots of people have. The thing that I've found that's helped me the most is my hip mobility. Having been a sprinter in the past, my hips were really, really tight, and tight hips are a problem that lots and lots of people have. Lots of people come through the gym here and we test them, they're tight, their hips are just locked up. So you've got to loosen them off. Why does loosening your hips help your lower back? Well, the reason is that your hips are a ball and socket joint and they want to rotate. They have lots of mobility. They should be a mobile joint. And when they aren't mobile, the rotation comes from somewhere else. So you can't move at the hip as you turn, so it comes from somewhere else. So it starts to come from the lower back. And the lower back doesn't want to do that so much. It wants to be a stable area. And as you start working it and working it and working it, because the hips aren't working, it tightens up and then you get lower back pain. So I'm going to give you 4 stretches now that you can do. It take you about 5 to 10 minutes in the morning. If you've got lower back pain, doing these will make you much better. Okay, first one, for the glutes and the piriformis. Your glutes are your bum muscles and your piriformis is a deep muscle that's involved in rotation of the hip. It often gets really locked up and causes lots and lots of problems with the lower back. So what you're going to do is you're going to get in a lunge position. You're going to let the front leg come across you, and then you're going to fall down over your front leg, okay? Don't let this one come out too much to the side. And then with all stretches, you're going to breathe, and on the out breath, you're going to try and go deeper into the stretch. Stay nice and relaxed and hold it for 1 to 2 minutes. Okay, number 2, you're just going to get in a nice wide stance like this. And from this position here, you're just going to rotate your hips to the right and then to the left, and you'll do that about 20 times. Okay, number 3, for the hip flexors. So the hip flexors are at the front of your hip here. Another one that's really, really key in lower back pain and injuries. If you can get this loosened off, it'll get much better, I'm pretty sure. So we've probably all done this stretch before. The main mistake people make when they do this is they let the lower back sag, not actually stretching their hip flexors then. So if you come a little bit more upright and just tuck your hips under and let yourself move forward, that'll be a much more effective stretch. Okay, and last one, I'll finish the video in this position, a deep squat. Okay, as I said in one of my press-up videos, being able to deep squat is essential for the human body. The reason for that is we would have had to have done this in the past every day to do one of our basic human functions, which is going to the toilet. This is the position we would have sat in doing that, and that would have kept our hips healthy. And studies into osteoporosis have shown that people who sit in this position often have less hip osteoporosis. So it's not an excuse to think, oh, well, I'm a bit older and I can't get into this position. Everyone should be able to do that, because if you were living a few thousand years ago and you hadn't been able to get into this position, then you would have had some pretty messy heels. So practice getting into this position. This really, really opens the hips up. So there's 4 stretches that you can do. As I said in the writing at the bottom, hold the stretches for about 1 to 2 minutes. So the whole thing should take you between 5 and 10 minutes. If you've got lower back pain, doing that little routine every morning will make it much better.